Good morning, guys. It's John from Side Hustle Experiment. It is Wednesday, March 17th, 2021. I knew I said I would upload a video yesterday, and I did not. It was a very busy day, but that's no excuse. I should have just sat down and shot something for 5 minutes, but here we are. Anyway, I woke up this morning to a very nice eBay sale. It was an old, hold on, let me make sure I get this right. It was an 1887 medical Gray's Anatomy descriptive and surgical book. I put this aside because it looked old and vintage, and yeah, there are really no comps on it on eBay, which, could be dicey. Someone did have a listing, I think, for maybe 130-ish. So I undercut them by $5. But other than that, I think there was one that maybe sold from the 1890s for somewhere around the same price. So I just put it up there. My philosophy on stuff like this on eBay is basically, why not list it? I mean, if it's something has sold in the past for around $9,200, I mean, why not give it a shot? If anything doesn't sell in a couple months, I could just put it in one of the Gaylords of Duds and move on. Usually, I basically have all the eBay stuff. Obviously, this is an old Amazon box, boxed up and ready to go with the weight and everything. But I kind of wanted to show you what this book looked like in case you come across one. So let me open this up real quick for you guys. So this is how I usually package the boxes. There's lots of craft paper. There's a thank you card that I put in there. The QR code goes to my eBay store, and the other one goes to our dog's Instagram. So here we go. So here's what it looks like. You can see it kind of looks, yeah, very old. I mean, it's probably not in the best of condition, but I mean, it is extremely old. Um, yeah, it even had like some writing in it there that obviously was documented. But yeah, it has like this little like, what is this? It's like this old chart, which I made sure to take like a picture of. Just really, it's kind of like a cool-ish book, I guess. Like, I guess, like, someone who maybe collects or is a doctor. I don't really know. But, yeah, I wanted to show you that in case you come across one. This will be shipped media mail. I used to, put that over here, ship stuff like this, UPS or FedEx, just because the post office can be unreliable at times. But it's also too expensive. And during the holidays, I did experiment just doing UPS and FedEx. And actually, a lot of people messaged me on eBay asking why I didn't have it set to medium mail because it's cheaper. So now anything that's over $75 gets insured. And yeah, that's what I do. I kind of look at that as, yes, I want the person to get the item, but if it's insured, you know what? If it does get lost or damaged, I am covered. So that's that. Yesterday, the forklift came finally. It was delayed about, I don't know, 2 to 3 weeks. Everything's been delayed because of shipping. So that was good. Yeah, it's a little intimidating to drive, but yes, I will get used to it. So, looking forward to that. This will allow me to order truckloads of books. In order to do so, I will need to hire someone, which I talked about in the last video. Unloading a truck, from what I understand, is a 2 to 3 person job. So I have to get on that. What else is going on? Today, I will be going through books that I set aside for FBA. I will rescan them with Scout IQ. I I've been doing this lately because I've been catching some stuff um, that scans positive that maybe after a day or two um, is no longer positive. Now that I'm doing bulk, I have a little more. I would take like books that maybe that quick sellers that will make 50 cents. I do. So those could tend to fluctuate. And also, I like to go through them one more time so the lister matches the buy box. So there would be some instances where I will catch some books that have no FBA offers. Um, and so, for instance, maybe like a book, Amazon has it new for $25. Maybe the lowest merchant fulfilled offer is like $13, and there's no FBA. So the buy box will probably go to like $13 for a used copy. But since we're selling FBA, we could get a price bump. So I will probably have her list that for like 19.95 or 22.95. So I'll just put that on a post-it, and when she sees the post-it, she knows to list the book at that price. It's an easy way to, for me, to kind of ensure like for when it makes sense to get a price bump to do it. That's the easiest way I have thought to do it so far. Um, and then I also do catch some books that like maybe I put in the wrong pile by mistake, so those get discarded. And then there are some that like maybe aren't in the greatest condition, so I will either get rid of them or send them to a buyback company. And yeah, it seems to be working well. Yeah, so and I also will sort out so some stuff that scans like positive for FBA is ridiculous and should really be merchant fulfilled because it's very high rank and who knows, you may or may not sell it, but it's worth listing anyway. Merchant fulfilled at least, so you avoid those long-term storage fees. So those are also put aside. And what else is going on? I have to place an order with a new supplier that I'm going to try out today. And yeah, I have to get this warehouse organized. It is a mess. I have to basically come up with a way to make sure everything is organized and there's a flow. Right now, I'm having trouble figuring out that flow, but I will have it situated by the end of the week. Basically, right now, there's stuff on all sides of the warehouse. So the idea would be to have all raw stuff that hasn't been scanned through, that needs to be scanned, to be on one side. All the duds go on the other side, and somewhere in the middle, there will be work tables and workstations. And yeah, I just have to figure that out, and it is a work in progress. So that's about all I have today. As always, let me know what you think in the comments. If you have any questions, leave those in the comments. And I hope you have a great day.